Hello, what's good YouTube? Hope you guys are all doing well today, and welcome to another episode of Staying in D1. As you guys can see, we're at 12 points after getting a draw in our last game from our last episode, but we went ahead and switched up the team. We are now using a 4-2-3-1 hybrid, got rid of the 4-3-1-2 team that just was not playing that well for us. We were playing good defense with it, but really wasn't scoring to win games, so I went ahead and switched it up, got informed Quagliarella, second informed Quagliarella at center forward, and he plays really, really well there, to be honest with you guys. I actually enjoyed him in that position more than I do as a striker. But before we get into anything, guys, I want to just ask something real quick. It seems like you guys really want trading videos more than anything. So what I'm going to do is make an effort to do a lot more trading videos as well as player reviews. So those two things seem to be getting a lot of good feedback from you guys. So I'll make an effort this week to make more trading videos and more player reviews. So leave in the comment section below which players that you guys would like to see reviewed. I will be more than happy to review anyone. But we come up against this guy in a 4-3-3, 47 chemistry, just a terribly put together team. But for some reason, his team played so well, man. In the beginning of the match here, he does some nice passing. Look at this one. Floats it over to Zogbia, and he's just going to cross and pray. Ben Arfa gets himself in position, heads the ball into the back of the net, and I concede to this team early on, 4 minutes in, and at that point I'm like, uh-oh, this is going to be bad news. And it happens a lot with teams like this, and I don't believe in handicap, I don't believe in scripting, but sometimes it's just awkward. Here we go with the over-the-top through ball. David Luiz gets out-muscled by Quagliarella, but David Luiz recovers and ends up getting the ball back, but we had to make sure that we scored, and it was 27 minutes in now, and I still had not scored, so I was getting a little bit nervous. I'm like, man, what is going on? This guy's team is terrible, and I can't do anything against him. But Quagliarella makes that crucial run, gets free, puts it in after missing the header. So we end up equalizing in the 28th minute, but my opponent said, hey man, do not celebrate. Do not celebrate on me because I am going to put you away. He gets a over-the-top through ball. Lichtsteiner ends up not controlling it, gets a shot with Zogbia, and ends up putting it into the back of the net to go up 1 goal. 33rd minute in, he's up 2-1 at this point. So I'm telling myself, man, this is going to be bad news. I'm having trouble scoring. He's getting all these nice over-the-top through balls and crosses in. We might be in trouble, but my defense started to get a little bit better here as I try to pick them apart, and our passing got a little bit better. Now, every time I switch formations, I end up having to kind of relearn how to do things, but look at this, a nice fake shot by Torres, gets the ball a little bit in front of him and rips one right past his keeper, equalizing things 2-2. 77 minutes in now. It's the second half. He's doing weird things with the ball. We end up taking it away. Torres is free, but look at this one. He can now outpace that defender. I was gone and I pressed the wrong button. I end up skilling him away and I pressed the wrong button. Rip one with Quagliarella. Eventually, it just goes wide of the post. He gets a goal kick. Goes all the way down the pitch with the goal kick, and Skirtle's going to win the header. Great job by Hamsik to control that, and Juan Mata is going to get the ball to Quagliarella. Quagliarella is going to get it to Torres, making that run. We're going to cut inside, take a shot, and boom! End up getting a go-ahead goal at 3-2, 85th minute. 90th minute now, Juan Mata is going to be on the wings, controls the ball here. Bit lucky that we did not draw a penalty, and I have no clue what happened with this skill run. It was like, it was like out of control. I had no clue what I was doing. I was just trying to skill, but never had complete control of the ball. Look at this. We lose it. Juan Mata tracks it down. And again, we're going to try to skill with a roulette, a Ronaldo chop, another Ronaldo chop, go near post. And we end up scoring an awkward little skill sequence to give us the 4-2 victory, which, to be honest with you guys, was a very tough game despite the team he was using. So I was a little bit nervous with what went on. I'm like, man, that was a little bit tougher than it should have been. He had a 47 chemistry team, all these dead links and all this and all that, and it was just bad news. But we end up getting no losses so far in Division 1, 4 wins, 3 draws. and we are at 15 points heading into our next game, and we awkwardly come up against a full bronze 4-4-2 team. Very weird to come up against this in Division 1. I actually think that's a matchmaking issue by EA there. I don't think this guy probably is in Division 1. He's probably in Division 5, but we end up getting matched up against him, so I just was like, all right, man, the last game I get matched up against a 47 chemistry team. He ended up scoring twice. This game, I'm just going to be extra careful just in case there are any silly antics going on, but we end up scoring in the very early on in the match, second minute in, just pass it around, get it to Torres, and we end up scoring, and then again, we get it away from him in the 5th minute shortly after, get the ball around, make sure we don't make anything stupid because I never know what's going to happen. A nice through ball to Torres. He's going to outpace the bronze defenders, go near post, we score. He pauses the game, says enough is enough, and then quits out. So we end up getting a very, very easy 3 points, kind of a gift from EA. But our next opponent is going to have a full goal team, thankfully, and a lot of pace at that. He's got Ashley Young and Valencia as midfielders, got Walcott, Hernandez up there. Lots of weird things going on. His players are definitely not on full chem. And I think it showed this game. I think it showed that they weren't on full chem because they weren't really playing that great, but it is raining, and I play terrible in the rain. I don't know if you guys think that about you, but look at this from Quagliarella. Outside of the box, gets a header off, and he actually got a lot of power on that, but goes right outside of the post and goes out of bounds. He actually gets a free kick, but the wall is too big, and Pepe Reina smacks that ball out of there to ensure that we do not concede, and we end up clearing the ball. But weird sequence of events here. Get the ball over, chipped it through Quagliarella. All he has to do is put it in, but his keeper makes a great save as we kick it right at him. Terrible, terrible sequence there. 45th minute approaches, Pepe Reina with an incredible save, and we get him on the counter at this point. 45th minute approaching, get a nice over-the-top through ball right to Quagliarella, who's going to outpace the defender. Gets a cross off to Torres. Torres volleys that one beautifully to lead us into the half, up 1-0. So we'll go ahead and take that second half now. End up getting a free kick in the beginning of it. Looking through who's going to take this one, who's going to take this one. I figured Hamsik has the most balanced stat out of everyone, so I'm going to go ahead and try to rip one from 31 yards out, see what happens, get a nice curve on the ball here, and oh, golazo al mosto, as they say on Kick TV. But we end up getting a nice fake shot here to Torres, rips one, hits the post again. Quagliarella gets the rebound, and how does he not put that one in? He skies it over the crossbar. Unlucky not to get that one, but we do get the goal kick as Skirtle gets the header, gets it to Quagliarella. Quagliarella chip through ball, and Torres finishes clinically to make sure that we inch that much closer to the Division 1 title. And now we're going to try to pace with Mata. You guys see Evra's completely done. No more endurance on him. Out-muscle him. Nice ball to just completely shake him off. We get the ball back in there to Marquisio. Marquisio gets the header to Fernando Torres. He ends up making a stupid challenge, and we end up getting the penalty. So now we have a chance to really put this one away. Marquisio is going to take some lessons from Andrea Pirlo, and he's going to go ahead and try to chip him just like the Euros, but we fail. Marquisio fails. We end up not scoring that one, and we're still at 2-0. 87th minute here now, and we're just going to try to skill some people. Quagliarella is free. I try to rip one. Wow, what a terrible shot. Completely goes over the crossbar, but 90th minute here, we get the ball back. Quagliarella chases it down, and we're going to do some skilling. Nice step overs, nice ball rolls, and look at this one here. Whoop! Completely broke his ankles. Get that man some ankle insurance. We do a ball roll and send the defender completely in the opposite direction. Quagliarella with the finesse shot trait finesses it into the back of the net, and that's going to put the nail in the coffin as we're up 3-0, but we just decide to rub it in our opponent's face as in the 90th minute still, a nice rainbow flick into a volley from Torres, and we end up getting a 4th goal, but that's going to be it for this match, guys. We end up winning this one convincingly at 4-0. Look at the match stats. Complete domination for the most part. 21 points with a game remaining. Don't need it at all. 6 wins and 3 draws. No losses. We get our Division 1 Premium Gold Pack. Marquisio's on the cover. Gonna open it. Who's it gonna be? I have no clue who that is. We get a terrible, terrible pack. And, you know, still worth the run through Division 1, though. We're gonna keep going. with this series since you guys seem to enjoy it. But with that said, guys, let me know what you guys want to see on this channel as far as player reviews. Let me know what players you guys want to see. I'll be more than happy to do them for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you guys enjoy my content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel for daily uploads. Y'all have a good day. Peace.